You know something funny? I was actually planning on doing a video showing off Juhi, so I built her up actually in anticipation of taking her to Cerberus tier 10, and she actually helped me clear tier 9 pretty easily, so I assume it would have worked out pretty well here. But unfortunately, we got a new water healer that is, you know, Juhi but on crack, so... So if you guys still want to see the Juhi video, I don't mind doing it. It'll help me also feel a little better about the resources. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Help us hit our like goal of 500 likes today. And post in the comments, DFree, do the video. And guess what? I will do it for you. So what I'll say is, these are the artifacts we're using. What I'll say is, the thing about this is that this would go also much easier with Tusk as the shadow. If you have Tusk, you're gonna have an insanely easy time. Also, you're gonna have an insanely easier time if you have obviously better copies of these characters. For example, A5 Alicia doesn't need any help. She just blitzes through this, so it is what it is. But for me, I've never cleared tier 10, and I wanted to see what we can do. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and dive in. By the way, I'm not gonna be commentating too much because my microphone broke, so in order to play, I've got to kind of set it down. It literally broke right before I started recording the last summon video for Meilin, so unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. And if anyone is wondering my initial thoughts on this character, I absolutely think that you should summon for her regardless of anything you see in this video, because I don't know that this is her best piece of content to showcase her on, but I wanted to do that for today's video anyway, because I know that this is where most people are going to try to use her first, right? But I think that you should pull for her at least one copy because she's an insane character on paper. So we'll see what we can do with her today. Also, that costume is amazing. How are you guys feeling about Meilin? If you're interested in knowing why I chose those artifacts, if you're interested in seeing my summon results, how I feel about her, because I do a full breakdown for her. Also, the game is broken. I did a full breakdown for her. All that stuff was in my summon video, which you'll find clickable on your screen once this video ends, if it ever freaking works. How did this Meilin broke my game? I'm getting, you can't see it, but I was getting the blue pinwheel. Okay, it worked. I was moving away from my mic, by the way, but yeah, I did a separate video for all that stuff where I covered all of that. It was in the summon video. You guys can check it out when you finish this. All right, let's see what we can do. I hate this guy with a burning passion. By the way, this game really needs to fix their issue. Does anybody else have the issue where when this game does an update, it just resets all of your graphical setting changes? It really does that to me, and it's so obnoxious. It's so annoying. It does it every time. All right, let's go. I need to turn this stupid auto off.
This prey's mine.
Let me fix this really quick.
Oh, this prey's mine.
Now, this is the end! Things like that won't work. I'll lock you down! You can't dodge this! One, two, where are you aiming? Frost domain! I've got you. Things like that won't work. Now, this. Here's a cheat. Don't move. I won't let you get away. It's inescapable.
Okay, so I got it clear there. I'm sure I could do much better. It's just time now, and time is typically damage based. Let me see if I can do some things really quick. Alright, so I made some changes, mainly just leveling up artifacts. I didn't change anything around. I gave her also one more advancement because I guess I had that. But anyway, I also switched her to the Grimoire so I can pull her ultimate off faster. I wasn't ever getting the ultimate. So we'll see what we can do in this now. Alicia also got some of the same treatment. I didn't do anything to numb though. Anyway, let's go in and see what we can do. So that one was a little bit better. I feel like I could do it faster. I've just got to play a little better. So I'll tell you right now, though. On paper, she reads like a god. Okay? On paper, she reads like a god. And I still think she is. I still think she's SS. However, I'm not going to lie to you. Alicia does all of the heavy lifting in this fight. And the thing about Alicia was she was already doing that without Meilin. So you don't need Meilin to beat this fight. You just need Alicia. And the stronger your Alicia is, obviously the easier it is. Where I think Meilin's going to wind up shining is usefulness outside of this fight, ironically. As a character that you can plug in to support hunters, whether it's Sung Jinwoo or otherwise, as like your third character on a lot of teams. She's going to just... Because the way the game has been so far is that Min Byung-gu has been that character. You oftentimes are looking for things you're looking for, like the breaks or whatever, but if you just need a third character to plug in, more often than not, you're choosing Min Byung-gu, maybe you're choosing Lee Bora. She's going to take that place, I think, in most of those teams. And I also think she's going to be damn near mandatory for the Workshop of Brilliant Light. I am assuming that's going to be the case for her. She just seems like that's where... and again, that's the content that's releasing at the same time as her, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's where she's meant to be used. So, overall, though, I think she's going to be awesome. It's just, in this fight in particular, she doesn't do enough damage to carry, and you don't wind up needing her. You know what I think? I think that, I can't see it here now. I can't do it now. You probably can also beat this fight without Alicia, but plugging in Sa into this exact team that I used. I'm sure that people were beating this fight before Alicia came out anyway, right? And before, obviously, Meilin came out, obviously. So you can do stuff like that, too. Like, you don't necessarily need that, but it's just, I think she's going to be super good. So what I want to do is I want to see her with Cha. I want to see her with some of these other players, or characters, excuse me, like Sung Jinwoo as well, just the way she can support. So, alright guys, I'm going to leave it there because I want to conclude today's video with the Cerberus fight and just kind of give you guys my first impressions on her. Like I said, I think on paper she reads like a god, but she's not needed for this fight because you were able to beat the fight before her release. It, I assume, though, is going to be much easier, though. So, alright guys, have an awesome day, and I will see you all in the next one.